around thinking you're just a meat suit. This is how the illusion or the light magic is able to work, because you're not thinking about what you are at the core. Electricity and magnetism. 666. Electrons, protons, neutrons. All right. Not neurons. Neutrons. All right. So it's electrical light code lockdown, and they have misconfigured your electricity. They have your lines tangled up so that you weren't able to rise in frequency. View yourself as electricity. Even crystals are to amplify electricity. And I say this over and over and over again, and people still be asking me how to manifest shit. That's how I know you don't understand what I'm telling you. The planet is warming up because all this electricity. What happens when electricity gets to rubbing and going? It gets warmer. Plus, we got souls full of photon energy.
The hell is you talking about, sir? Let me know what the hell is you. You sounded like the new one right now. I ain't gonna lie, family. This is what then took over, not the black community of the world, but the Afro-American community of God, family, the real Jews, the real Hebrews, the real Israel, not Israel, family, a specific phenotype, a specific genotype, a certain kind of blood is running through their veins. So spiritually, they are more inclined into Jesus Christ and into God, even though they may be stiff-necked, even though they might be under the psychotrauma, even though they might be under y'all indoctrination programs, your ideological subversion, your social engineering at its finest, your programming through the AI and the Baphomet and the transgenderism of transcending into a beastly state, being carnal. We gonna fight on, because this should now be no longer. It's over, family. It's no more. We don't want no more of this, man. I know it's good people in every neighborhood, in every household, in every city right now that is getting a little bit of this pumped in some way, somehow. And whether they're making the best decision to go against this, not to let it overtake them, not to even fall into it, or they are being, unfortunately, manipulated, persuaded by the pseudo, by the allegory. They being led astray by people that I'm gonna show y'all. They say they're against human trafficking, y'all. They say they for trying to wake the people up, man. Not just America, the people of the world. They say they want to save the children. They say they don't want to see the woman being hurt, no matter if she's a black woman, white woman, yellow woman, Chinese woman, Asian woman, your Africans, what do you say? That boy say your Mexicans. They say they all can need help, and they willing to do it. But while they saying all of that, they spewing this BS, family. And that is what you call a split tongue. That is what you call a split mind. You hear me? So it ain't just Rashad Jamal. It ain't just your Elysian, your Nature Boy. It ain't just your Dr. Yorks, your Side Netters, your Young Pharaohs. It ain't just your little people that's up here been holding up this community. I can't even say conscious community, because you're dead, family. How can you have a conscience when you're dead? You a con for sure, but it ain't no conscience in you. You ain't got no. I don't even know if that's a living soul. You definitely ain't got no quickening spirit. That's dead, family. So really what you got in there is a little peanut, family, in your brain. When y'all look at Rashad Jamal, when you look at Elysian, when you look at Young, when you listen to these people talk, when you listen to what's pouring out of their spirit, because God say it's definitely about what come out of you, but you got to understand what goes into you, what you're listening to every day, what you're reading, what you're watching, where you go and spend your time. Where you taking your kids to? Where your mama and them being at? Where your daddy and them? What they didn't put you on? What you putting your family members on? Your younger, or your peers, your friends, your associates? While y'all out in the world doing the things that y'all doing, what have y'all really been taking in, and then therefore dishing out to the world, feeling like it was the good thing or the right thing to do, or it was the right thing to say, or that was the best way to teach them, or you've been doing your best and you've been trying to be your best. I'm not blaming y'all right now. What I'm doing is I'm coming to reprove y'all of sin, of judgment, of righteousness. But I got to show y'all why we must be repentant, why we must be reproved, and why we got to understand revelations is happening right now, y'all. When I'm telling y'all that whether it's the rapture or it's supposed to be the great resurrection, I'm letting y'all know right now, for all the people of the world, Y'all can continue believing in whatever y'all want to believe in. It might not be this year. It might not be the next 5, 10 years. But one thing I can say, God is letting his people know for sure what has happened to them by falling in a dead black citizenship, falling into a misnomer of being categorized on a census chart as African American and black, knowing that has no standing in law. So therefore, you would be black and dead, and thinking that you are a conscious alien or some little DC Marvel comic being or some little whatever imagination that you have to even build up to feel like you are who you are. So y'all run around thinking y'all cats, or y'all can just reincarnate into a butterfly, or even the goddamn Febreze bottle I'm blowing around, the fly swatter family. That's crazy to even think and believe about reincarnation and all type of little stuff instead of trying to believe with the face of a mustard seed that somebody's coming to destroy all the bad things in the world, family. The first thing you got to think about, if somebody say they go destroy all the bad things, the first thing y'all don't think about is the kids that even y'all was at a point in time. That even though your life might have been as best as it could growing up, and you might have got whatever you felt like you needed, and so that made you feel like, oh, I didn't have a bad childhood. But as you now realize that the whole world has inherited lies, and everybody is into the madness, family. Everybody has been captivated into the coliseum of amusement, enchantment, goofiness by way of media, the Medici Empire, the Rothschilds, the Warburgs. I want y'all to look these people up, man. The old families that Kanye, these people know, family. When I tell y'all, the Dominicans, the Argentinians, your Belizeans, your Cubans, your people from Somalia, Bolivia, Russia, German, Pole, because they got black ones and dark skinned melanated ones, and everyone that I'm naming, Japan, China, Korea, what is that down there in Australia, all these little places, family, down where they Malta, they had black. Look, one thing I can say, family, when you see on the right of the walls out in Malta that they say, "Get out of here, nigga," they said it on the wall. You think they talking about they little Negro kinsmen? No, family, they were talking about the royal family. You feel me? When you get around Frankfurt, Germany, and you realize why they had to push the counterculture all the way from Germany and Russia and Ukraine, that's what they're calling it right now. But the UN, the NATO, the United States, all together, a union and a confederacy, joined against one nation under God. You know what I'm saying? That one nation that was supposed to be under God, that they now calling America, that by way of our sins, of our neglectness, of our willful ignorance of what's right in front of us, that we didn't allow all these foreigners. Because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the nose on Rashad Jamal is so wide, family. It is so wide, family, that if you went around the world in 360 days, you still would have not went around the circumference of one of this boy nostrils. Do you hear what I'm saying, family? This is what I'm saying. You got to understand what I'm saying, family. These boys didn't effed up, family. They didn't let a real GD in the door, like my boy Kev Rose say, a golden disciple, family. So shout out to my boy Scotty, shout out to my boy Bino, man. They know what I'm talking about, man. Dream King in the building, fam, you know, but I'm representing God, man. You know, God give me the dream state in real time. So this is like the inception, but it's not the great deception. You feel me? It's going to be the inception of God, a reign of his kingdom from heaven on down to earth. So let's listen to what these goofies got to say, because I'm just to line y'all up for the next little hour and 20 minutes of some great information. And we're going to go and break down the metaphysical, the alchemy, the hermetical, the, hold on. Matter of fact, we're going to get to it in just a second. I'm going to show y'all what we're going to break down. But let's listen to this goofy.
They don't want to tell you that, so they call it global warming. But spiritually, we call it Kundalini energy.
Oh, there it is right there. The Kundalini. They call him shout out to Beyonce, the Queen Bey. Shout out to him, family. You know, they some enchanters, some users. We go break that down. We gonna really get to understanding why you soothsayers, you females that really think y'all just more than pretty. It ain't even the pretty ones. It's all the females is acting like all the niggas. So that's why you niggas who acting like and saying that y'all real men, but having female tendencies. And I ain't talking about just to say y'all are acting all soft or metrosexual. Like what I'm saying is innately in your spirit and in your mind and in your emotions, the way that you didn't let this world take over, you bring in the physical and you create in the physical realm the things that are backwards, family. Because for a man, I ain't saying we can't be into some things that's for women and woman can't be into some things that's for men. So it's like we both can play basketball, we both can have gardens, we both, that's nothing, family. What I'm saying is, family, there's no reason for no man to be allowing no children to be into certain things just because they woman then start doing it and they think it's cool, family. And so I'll say again, you men sit back and y'all allow some of the highest evil to happen on the earth right now, and some of the uncooliest of things, the most unholiest of things to be deemed as good, family, when it is so in fact evil, family. It is death and destruction, family. It is sin of the highest level, family. There's no reason we should be even thinking about God as just the universe and not the patriarchal father. It shouldn't be no reason we shouldn't be thinking about the paternal patriarchal lineage and the nuclear family of Adam with Eve, and making sure that it goes God, then it's going to go God, Christ, Spirit of truth, man, woman, child, then kingdom of heaven on earth. Anything else is malarkey, man. And it's by the time we start really paying attention, really seeing it for what it is, man. Shout out to Ryan Garcia again, man. Ryan Garcia, you ain't got to fight, bro. You ain't got to, hey, man, I'm fighting for you right here, big bro. Kevin Gillespie, he fighting for you. B from Thomas, said, Taj, Shiva, Amanda, all the little people over there on Caro, he raising up some X-Men over there. Shout out to Professor X, man. He is the Chiro, man. That is the Caro. Hey, man, shout out, man, to the one God said is going to be the son of man, the grandson of King George Gillespie, George Washington Gillespie. Y'all need to raise up the advocate family. We're going to get into some law too, but I'm telling y'all, every subject that I touch on, it's going to be a little science, a little math in it, a little history, some laughter, but definitely some seriousness and some truth, y'all. But y'all got to start waking up and realize this is why you would bite off the kundalini or the split mind, whatever you want to call it, whether it's your societies, your fraternities, your sororities, or your clubhouses, whatever you feel like, whether you go and get the you're going to pay for a program, or you're going to these meetings or these lectures and stuff. Y'all been paying for people who would hurt children, family, people who would destroy not only their own family, but the world family. You hear me? They would destroy themselves and go down not even feeling and even caring about what they're doing. And y'all have been paying and clapping and applauding and raising them up, man. Paying for their information, paying to go sit around them, praying to go clap up and give your energy. He talking about it's God's energy, family. God the Father, hallowed be thy name. That's where the energy comes from, family. And it's way more than just some energy, family. It's more than we can ever imagine and more than we can even be able to fathom. But for the most part, God made it simpler, and he put it in that Bible, and then he let King James translate that Bible to the KJV version, and then people just went and then tried to take away. But if you get in the Bible yourself, you shall not be confused. If you try to really put yourself in history, let me tell y'all this. This for my Afro-American people, but this for everybody else. But if you Afro-American and you ain't know that you was, and I'm saying a specific Afro-American, not that you mix with all the other races, like y'all go and look at all the other races. You look at that nose structure, you look at that head, you look at that jawbone structure, cheekbone, and you will understand why every other culture has had at least one melanated person, and then they derive from those melanated people, is what I'm saying. Everybody was down there melanated and dark skinned off the muscle. So when you get back to Mesopotamia and the Sumerian time, everybody was brown skin, melanated, usually the dark black or maybe light skin or whatever, but you had leprosy. That's what made you white. So the people that's really white right now, whether they albino or they pale skin or they Chinese or whatever, that is called a form of leprosy. So that's why I understand when I talk to people spiritually and they might be light skinned of a certain light skin. So they mean if you Germanic or you got Dutch in your blood or you got this one in your blood, you got the Caribbean in your blood. And when I'm talking about God and I'm really trying to tell you what time it is and trying to show you things, even though I might still be trying to hang with you, maybe was getting them draws at the time, or maybe just trying to say, hey man, not even that. We got some other business we're trying to handle, whether it's be my partners or my homegirls, that I'm just trying to just shoot the shit with them and we just having a regular conversation. And I'm just saying, hey y'all, it's that time, family. I don't know what's going on over the past 7 years. I just really been going through life trying to raise people up. It ain't just been 1, 2, 3. It's been my whole family. Plus, I promise y'all, at least 1,000 people. Rico have talked to at least 1,000 people personally. And I say personally. So that means if I've been on my social media doing this one and doing that one and talking to people every time, I'm telling you, at least 10,000 plus people I have reached out and said, hey, man, you know, this is somebody that you can see over here. I'm not perfect, but I do believe in God the Father, and I do believe in Jesus Christ and the promise of heaven on earth. And so I'm trying to figure it out and figure out what it is. So in 2020, I was with Trump trying to figure out why the election was going the way it was going. Was it really stolen? And then when I made it out to the West Coast, I was really fighting for when they was doing the audit. I was getting the law and the information together. I was with people with like mentally and spiritually with people like Dave Jose, who actually wrote the affidavit to get the what they call it, to recount the votes. When they recounted the votes out there in Arizona, the man, his name is David Jose. He learned from a man named David Straight, and they were talking about not sovereign citizenship, but it was about being a state national. And so those type of things and those type of conversations is what led me here. But before all that, it was God. And so I never lost sight of God the whole time. Some people just lost sight of God and they got stuck into playing this game, man, of citizenship and the whole world is under this citizenship, this dead corporate status of commercial trade and the god of Hermes being their god, family. Whether they know it or not, it's Hermes Trismegistus. So I'm just to really show y'all why they enter this matriarchal priesthood and why they enter this madness and why they didn't fail and bit off the Baphomet, who would be the version of Trismegistus. Whether his name is Thoth or his name is Hermes or he Mercury or he Apollo, he Apollyon, or he Satan, or he Satan, all the deities of the Greek, Mesopotamian, what's the other one? Greek, Mesopotamian, Babylonian, Egyptian pantheon, when there's so many more you can name when it comes to the pantheons. But it's just to say everyone I name is pretty much sums them all up to say everything else comes from that, family. Establish you a timeline of 6,500 years, close to leading up to almost 7,000, and don't go no further than that. I was telling the guy yesterday, we was talking, I say, he was like, it was kind of hard for him to understand, but he started really understanding after we talked for a little while. And this was a Caucasian man who was about, I believe, between his 40s to look like between 55. And as we was talking, I really was able to lead him into some truth. And he said for himself, which I know this wasn't the first time this has happened in his life, but he did admit before we was able to really get finished in the conversation, he was like, man, I really have been led astray. So I was helping him realize, because he said within the past 6 months, even though he probably got a nice paying job, even though he probably getting plenty of benefits from the state and from this and that one, and this one, and plenty of friends that he can call on when he need to, because that's the way it worked for all the citizens of the world, that they go take care of each other, even though it's a certain people being destroyed and being hurt. They don't really care about that. They go say, hey, they're inclusive on helping these people, but the whole time they are playing a duality game of Hegelian dialect and knowing that these people are enslaved and that they are prisoners of war. So as I was telling this man some of these things, he definitely had a teachings and came up from the teachings of the Rashad Jamal, the Young Pharaoh, your 19 Keys, Earn Your Leisure, everybody, bro, that is on the internet right now, because there's so many people, Dane Dash, a lot of people, Nick Cannon, Jay-Z, your bankers, everybody has been off this hermetic principle and this alchemical process, and they are now falling, family, because you know why? Because it comes with sexual occultic magic, and it comes with the hurting of kids. It comes with that Aleister Crowley, Antoine LaVey, that Madame Blavatsky. It comes with the Tesla, the Einstein. You want to go into the science so much that you gotta become a geneticist and get to astrobiology and get into the Charles Darwinism. And so you getting into all of these things trying to find out who God is, when God told y'all who he was at the beginning of this. He told Adam who he was, and guess what? He told the whole world. So everybody that came after Adam, God didn't let the whole world know who he is, family. Let's slow it down one time. God has let the whole world know who he is. He said he was going to reach every corner of the earth and made sure the not the story, not just the biblical history, but the universe's history of Christ. That all goes back to Christ and to God and to Adam. And this whole thing, they brought that down to every corner of the earth. So that's why I say 7.8 billion people in the world right now, y'all. And when it comes to being 7.8 billion people, how many people It's only 350 million people in America. How many people do y'all think right now are in fact split-minded, family, that are in fact by either willingly or unfortunately through all the confusion and confoundment that's being pushed out in the world? How many of that 7.8 billion are really led astray and not really understanding what God really put in that Bible, his real law, his real teachings, what he really said, what Christ was really about, what the Old and the New Testament, what the Alpha and Omega is about, what the ellipses, the solar eclipse that's supposed to happen on April the 8th, the third solar eclipse in less than 7 years. And it is marking 3 X's in America, family. One over there in St. Louis, one around San Antonio, the other on the West Coast around California and Washington, somewhere in Nevada. So I'm telling y'all, family, when y'all understand it is the time, family. Rico not talking out the side of his neck. God didn't give me this just by, you hear me, out here sinning and just saying, hey, I'm gonna just believe in God and I'm not trying to do my best, even though I am falling short, family. Because I definitely still fell short within the past month and a half. Before the past month, this past month and a half, I've been really doing good, y'all. But a little bit before that, I was still tripping a little bit. But God really did something for me, and I just thank him, family. Because at the beginning of the day, I've been searching for my father since, I'm telling you right now, about 2nd grade, family. I don't know, when I was going to that church called True Vine, and shout out to my little homegirl Rhoda and her daddy. I can't think of their name, but I just thank them, man, because Pastor Ronnie, her brother, but yeah, they father, man, it was a blessing to go to that little church off of there, off of by PV. It was off of what's that? Helbig Road. Yep, right off of Helbig Road. It was a church, man, we went to. And man, I was blessed to come through that church. And even though they had their own issues, because trust me, I can only understand that in time, as you was trying to really do the right thing from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, after the Great Destruction, and you had to really, unfortunately, try to provide for your family and really look and see, man, everybody around you really then sold out and bit the apple, family. Everybody's biting the apple because in order for them to be able to work in this world and be under this commerce and trade, they had to be under Hermes, man, the Hermetic principle, the Mithras. And so, like I say, one thing we're gonna go do is I'm gonna teach and I'm gonna show the way. But just by me talking without even showing a picture, family, I ain't showed a nothing but letting this man talk for about 45 seconds to a minute. And Rico really already then walked down the best master teachers on the earth. You hear me? Your Bobby Hemmets, your Elder Yara, your Elder Sinettas, your Philosopher, your Pythagoras, your I can't even think about these people names because I don't care about them, never ever read about them, don't even care to hear about them. But all these little people y'all hold up that was great people, whether it's W.E.D. Du Bois, the greatest people of the 75 million years ago, whoever y'all believe, on up until the real point of history of time, which is, like I say, only 65 to about 6,800 years. Then other than that, family, tell y'all right now, the greatest scholar is God, for sure. Then it's Christ. Then it's man after that, family. And whichever man that was, you hold them up in high esteem when they put God first. When they ain't putting God first, you can learn from them, family. But hey, family, I heard about them, but I definitely ain't worried about them if they ain't really put God first. That's for sure. So we're gonna continue on this onslaught because I got something for y'all today. We got to do is I had to bring it in, family, and let y'all know because that was another thing, and I got to keep re-explaining it. You know, the AI, and that's why I say shout out to Ryan Garcia, man. You ain't got to fight, bro, because we fighting. But they had cut off my Instagram, my Facebook, my email addresses. They got it to my computer and both my phones 2 days in a row, trying to shut me down. But it don't work, family. They erased some videos. They erased videos right out my phone, family. They erased pictures right out my phone, family. But guess what? They couldn't get it all, family. Do you hear me? Do you understand me? God still left so much because there's so much going on in the world that every time I look up, it's some information so pertinent, but I'm still trying to do my study. And I don't even get to see what's really going on in the world. It'll show you all the signs that it's almost time. So that's why I'm telling y'all, whatever y'all looking at, y'all better start looking for them signs because God is showing them. Since 2020, it has been a great revealing. The 2020 vision. So you need to put, like my boy say, you want your Gillespie gills and you want your Gillespie goggles, but really what that means is you want to have the mind and the spirit of the Most High. You want to let him come through your heart so you can feel what is going on. You need to be able to hear what's going on, see what's going on. And so therefore you can start understanding in the physical that as you go through life for the rest of life right now, test the spirit, Be ye wise as a serpent, but kind as a dove, and be militant and vigilant, family. Let's get to it.
They also, because the Kundalini energy is rising, we are going through a pole shift.
A pole shift? Man, I don't want no pole shifting around me, family. A pole shift? The hell is you talking about, family?
Woo! Because the way the planet is right now, it was never like that.
It wasn't?
We didn't have any women. So why people in Denver like, damn, why we ain't got no walking around?
Man, you see, that's what happened when you bite off that snake, family. When you bite off that hold on, matter of fact, let me go to this real quick. Hold on. Yeah, when you bite off that bullshit, family, you end up losing, family. You lose. You lose. Oh, you know what? I'm tripping. I got it in the inbox. Hey, man, God raised up a smart man over here, man. I ain't graduated too much. I definitely graduated high school with that diploma, but guess what, y'all? I didn't walk that stage. I had to go get it. Smart as I can be, y'all. Honors classes for about 8 years. I was in all the honors classes. Being bad. Being a badass. Shout out Ross, man. I'm out here being a badass. Nah, did I send that? I must have sent that. Okay, so I do got to go back. Don't worry about it. I got to go back to my page. I'm out here being a badass, skipping school, smoking my little herb, and I didn't miss class like a mug, family. Missed so much class, I can't even pass. I got to go to summer school for them little couple of months. Come out of summer school, pass with flying colors, family. Did you hear me? Now let's look at this real quick. This what is the wooing about? That nigga said, he feeling that Kundalini energy up in his root chakra, shooting up to his brain. Come on, he's serving the mother goddess, man. Come on, man. That's why they get the blowing hair. This is not for game. This is not for play right here, y'all. This is why they do the blowing hair, family. Nigga, beard dark as hell, but I'm telling you, in the future, both of them, the hair might be red, beard might be purple, goddamn. They gonna do it, family, because you know why? Even if he marry a woman and sit up there with that woman all day, him and his woman on the inside are living with Satan, the AI, and the trans Baphomet, family. Damn. Shame. You too, don't forget me. Bam, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The screaming and the yelling on their singing, family. It's some demons wanting to come up out of you, family. Come on. I know they was trying to Sinetta, young Pharaoh, talk to me, man. Hey, man, Scientology. I know I'm on y'all, family. Scientology, LAPD, the government, scientists, all this is connected together, family, with the bankers out there going back to Germany, going back to the Dutch, amen, to Russia, to Rome, all of this, family. I'm fit to lay y'all out. She's Spanish, she Latin, mother, I'm on your head, family. Repent. We need to repent, y'all, and pray for our nation, man. I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts. Now look at, and don't that man, goddamn, family. Condoleezza Rice, what's her name? Kamala Harris, Barack Obama, who say, is that y'all little kid? I know these ain't no Afro-Americans, family. Is that y'all little, that shit, man, what's going, is they passing out in the crowd back? What is going on back here, family? What is going on right here, family? Talk to me. Did they pass out in the crowd?
You got the panelists standing on top of the desk, Medusa.
And see, that's why y'all standing on the table. Y'all are acting like the jesters. This is a jester, family. This is your finest enchanter. This is your finest muser. This is your finest soothsayer. So all you women that's embodying y'all little spirits of whatever y'all want to call it, family, you could be in your soft girl era. I ain't saying that. But I'm saying outside your soft girl era, y'all have let a lot of spirits embody in y'all vessel that's right now in y'all temple. As much as y'all cuss, the way y'all handle y'all children, the way that y'all handle y'all relationships, what y'all get up and think about and do each and every day, it's a great reflection on why these men is so weak and why they get up and damn near do the same thing that y'all doing. That you don't see no difference in the man than you see the woman. When it shall be a difference, because woman comes from man and man comes from God. So it's an order of things. So if you can't tell the difference between a man and a woman right now, y'all, and I'm not saying because they trans, I'm saying the man can have everything that a man needs and stand outwardly on the outward appearance, he's a man. But the way he carries himself, The things he talk about, the things that he allow his homeboys to do, the things that he allow his girl and his family, the females and his family, the things that he will allow his children to think about and sit upon and not sit upon, what I want to say, dwell upon in their spirit and their body, and what he will allow them to grow up and what's the word I'm looking for? Learn as a craft or as a skill, as a trade, as a mindset spiritually, the daughters and the sons is what Eve bit off of, family. Is what the serpent and the trans-Baphomet, the human agenda is about, y'all. So that's all I'm really trying to say is when y'all look at Floyd Mayweather, David Haney, what Ryan Garcia was talking, when you see what P. Diddy, Rick Ross, Walking Flogging playing, Lil Wayne, your Nicki Minaj, you're Megan Thee Stallion, your Mariah the Scientist, family, your Glorillaz, your little baby artists, your big artists, everybody that look like and sound like each other right now. It don't matter what genre and what different way you can cut it up and slice it up, family. It is all of the same pie and the same pie of bullshit. You hear what I'm saying? The same pie and the same pie. I'm telling you, I'm gonna talk to y'all in science and I'm gonna talk to you in math. I'm talking about that alpha and that beta. That why people talking about when you got the alpha up here that's leading the betas into whatever this alpha, then therefore, you know what that have? You have an omega explosion in your root trap family, in your root family. You don't that fuck them putting a root on you in your root family, in your backbone family, up to your head bone family. You will be spiraling out of control no matter how many times you smile. On the inside, you crying, family. No matter how many times you laugh, on the inside, you are hurt, you are mad. And that's why I say again, we must answer this question. How did we get here? What is this life really about? What was we really supposed to be doing here? Who created us and who made us? And what is we doing in the afterlife? What is that going on? And so I don't know if I got to say yesterday, or maybe I was supposed to be telling, but it's only two entities in the world that can think and move how we moving. It's the celestial bodies and it's human beings, family. The second angels. That's it. We're the only ones with free will. So every animal, every fruit, every butterfly, every insect, every particle, every energy, light, sound, frequency, whatever you want to name, family, it all is on a string attached to God that does not move without God allowing things to happen. Human beings is the only ones that can say, hey, if I want to go and really get hit by a truck, I'm going to go out and really get hit by a truck. I realize a lot of times, you know why? Dogs and stuff almost run into, because God is really testing that human being to see, are you really fit to speed through and hit this dog? I'm telling y'all right now, it's a lot of people that kill certain, even insects, certain this one. You know, innately, y'all are really tripping, family. I'm telling y'all right now, innately, y'all allow death and destruction to go around y'all because y'all don't care about the smallest of life. The people that do care about the butterflies, the ants and stuff, like I don't go around stomping and burning ants. I'm trying to do this but when I was young, I did because I didn't understand fucking life. I was a kid. I'm still a child now, but I'm a child of God. So it's to say, even the smallest things you want to have care for, family. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't care about the breath of life. You don't care about y'all real thoughts. You don't care about the pain and the hurt that others endure and have to go through and have unfortunately have a unfortunate demise, that people that say they stand up for what's real and what's right, they really on the other side they don't, family, because they will allow this type of stuff to be going on. And no matter how pretty you paint a pig, family, no matter how pretty you paint that Baphomet, family, it is still what is against God and against all humanity and all the angels, family, against the whole universe, family. So whatever you can dream and think about in a good way, family, even with y'all crooked ass mind, family, then understand this all came from God. And these people don't even want to allow you to continuously have a free will, not do as thou will, but a free will under God to be able to really lead y'all families and lead yourselves not into destruction, but into construction of great things, family. Into building up building blocks, family. I ain't talking Tetris, family, but I'm really talking about that Jacob's ladder and getting to heaven, not in Babylon, family, but really connecting. That's why he took the holiest of holies out of the church and he brought Christ on the earth through his first son, through the word, family. And he allowed him to go through the sacrifice. He probably could have told Christ from the beginning when he was the first angel, hey, son, if you don't get the tripping, if you get the tripping, you're going to go through all of this and it's going to happen. He allowed that to happen So when he made Adam as a father, as a creator, and he testing his creations, I can see as a father and as a creator, how you got to allow something that you barely giving to people. Bruh, it's stars and pieces of dirt with way more stuff in it than we have in our molecular bodies. I might be saying that wrong, family. We may in us, let me say that I could be saying that wrong, y'all. It's things that's in us, that's in everything. When we think about the sun and we think about Neptune and all that, inside the body, and they did say that when you look inside just the DNA structure, it is the whole universe. Man, I almost said the wrong thing, Father. I forgot. I have become not only a master teacher, I'm a master scientist, a master mathematician, a master Englishman, a master of, really physically get to become a master of his word and that Bible. So I do got to do more studies on my Bible, but I'm taking it all in because it's one step at a time, one day at a time. But that's why I'm able to really heal myself and build myself up. So it's a lot of things that people told me that I could not do. I trusted in God, family, and I heal and build every day. So even when it comes to singing and all that little good stuff that, oh, hey, baby, oh, I don't want to take you to misery, baby. I just want to take you to the kingdom, the king. And so right now I got the headphones on, family. I barely hear what I'm doing, but I know 2 years ago, before I even started singing, family, I barely can get in the soft voice. You know why? Because I messed myself over a little bit when I was younger. So now I'm just blessed to say I'm here to be able to teach as a master teacher under the Most High and under Christ and fight against this evil, this malarkey, this trash.
That's how you do it.
There it is, giving their energy away. Chance.
Medusa, to me, you are the one to beat.
Now you seen all of them, the different way he changed his voice. So just imagine everybody's in that room. Imagine everybody in that room sitting inside your spirit, family. That is what's going on right now. That's what you would call a legion, family. That is where a lot of us are split-minded. And even though we may say we believe in things, we sound like this brother right here. Because we have allowed these many people of many different colors, family. Let me ask y'all, do these look like? Do these look like? You hear me? Do these look like your Afro indigenous Americans? Look at the noses on these people, family. Even though this is AI generated, family. I'm telling y'all, in none one of these pictures, family, are you gonna see a really Afro-American looking man. It baffles me, family, how I can see so many pictures, family. So many pictures, family. And these people look like all the foreigners of the world, family. Even my little broski right here still don't look like my little kinfolk that I go home and look at, or when I go to my family members and I go over here when this is not how my family look, y'all. I don't got no family members that look like this. I'm telling y'all right now, it's crazy. I don't know what race and ethnicity hold on, wait, oh, I got to slide. Can I slide to the left? Slide to the right? Hold on, family. Wait. Well, they ain't let me slide on it. Okay, they don't want to let me slide on, and I don't know how to slide. I don't know how to. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know how to slide, family. Yeah, so don't worry about it. It has some other pictures on here, as you can see, but I can't blow it up. But either which way, you know, read this. It say, if the child on the left was old enough to pick cotton and the child on the right was old enough to attend Klan rallies, then today's children are old enough to learn about both of these and how they led us to where we are today. And that's what I'm saying, family. Look at this child, family. I'm telling you, this is not an Afro-American baby. This dang that Argentinian or Australian baby. I'm gonna keep it real. He's not even off the coast of the islands, family. This is where you get your this Synovian DNA right here when they get to look at the golden hair, not ruddy, but it is a ruddy color. But this is where you get the I'm trying to think of this dude's name, not Trevor Noah, but it's somebody that looked like him, the dude with the freckles, family. And that little dude that's calling out Devin Haney right now, some Jackson, I don't know who the little boxer name is, but whoever that little light-skinned boxer is, he retarded as hell. But whoever he is, that's he one of these, he the descendants of this. So really in hindsight, family, they are children of the split-mindedness. And so that's why we got to start teaching now with children. We can't leave it to the schools, y'all. We got to deprogram ourselves as adults who are still children under God, but our children too. So the grandparents that's living right now, if you can pass this along to your grandparents, the adults that's alive right now, I mean the adults that's living and breathing, your peers, whether they 60, 70, 80, 40, 50, 30, because that's all pretty much adults. Even though it's not the oldest, I'm telling you, still at 35, at 40, you're still not old as the Adam and the people who live to be 1,000 years and 900 years old, family, before we start winding down in age and weaning, you know what I'm saying, from our sins and our transgressions on this earth. And so at the beginning of the day, it's to say that we still young when you 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Y'all try to make it seem like people old because they done made y'all think backwards because they don't teach y'all real stuff. But just think about it for real in real biblical history, family, and real life, family. If people were living to be 700, 800, 900, 400 before they got the time cut down to about 120, 140, 150, then in real time, y'all, if Rico is able to understand everything that has happened in real time and taking it further in less than my 30-something years of life, family. You hear me? You feel me? 90s, baby, family. You hear me? Do you understand me, family? Then something must be real about the one true Father, the one true living God, the only one, family. Y'all rocks and sticks and stones and dead skulls and bones and your gems and your what they call it, not your fragrances, but y'all use those too, your little myrrh, your incense and all that bullshit, all that, bruh, is not getting us nowhere, family. It's not getting it. It's getting us sent down this right here, the river of destruction, family. That's where it's getting us sent, family. You see all that? I'm telling you right here. Everything that's on here is in Greece, it's in Rome, it's everywhere. It's in the Macedonian age and this and that. But let me tell y'all right now, this your white man who's really a black man, and this your black woman who really in the spirit that became so goddamn black. He's so black, family, in the spirit that he said that she's the light, family. And she's the only light of the world, family. That the black woman is God. And you see where they're going, family. That is the Oros Boros. You see that right there? That is your sacred geometry, family. And here, that is really what God dwells. But you know what? Because they deny God and they made Satan and Shaitan and the Baphomet they God, then they done went down the long brown hole of abyss and darkness, family. The black hole of nothingness, family. Oh my God. It's crazy right now. So that's why when you see your bug-eyed people like Billy Carson, oh man, we're going to get to that yoga shit too. Because that yoga, family, oh man, we're going to get to that next episode, man. So in the next episode, y'all, Rico is coming to destroy everything, y'all, and to teach and do a little preaching.
Like I always say, when you're born, you're given a name, a race, and a religion, and you spend the rest of your life defending a false identity. You don't even know who the hell you really are. You don't even know what kind of power you're walking in. And because of the ignorance of the power that's inside of you, you continue to give away your power for manifestation to outside sources. And what do they do with that?
You hear what that? The powers of manifestation and the powers of the laws of attraction and the laws of power. The 48 laws of power. Yeah. You know, all of these little books and these Zane books and all these little audio books y'all been reading and all these little master teachers that they ain't even calling themselves master teachers right now. They might just be saying, hey, look, I got the insight on this, or I got the scoop on that. I got some information that y'all really need. Support me. Hit my Cash App, hit my Zelle, hit my my Venmo, hit this one, hit that one, hit the like, share, and subscribe. And y'all been subscribing and sharing and liking devils and demons, y'all. What is going, Lord of the Flies, family? Nothing but cockabugs, family. Women and men alike, family. I don't care if they Afro-American, family. If they bitten off of this family spiritually, look at his nostrils, family. Look at the nose on this gentleman, family. I got to go look at my nose in the mirror. Because I'm talking about all of these nose. I have never seen my nose look this damn wide when I look in the mirror. Now, when I stretch my nose up, I lean my nose up trying to see if I got something in there like a bug. I'm trying to get me a nose out of the family. That is about the only time. But never, ever have I recorded myself and I look back at my video and I can see into the deepest dark of space, family. I see past this man's brain, family, and I see the devil on the inside of this boy. That's what I'm saying, family. These wide nose, bug-eyed. Oh my God, family. This shit is over with. It's all come. Babylon is falling, y'all. That's Puffy. That's your Nicki Minaj in them. That's your Cardi B's. That's your Migos. That's your Jay Prince's family. When I'm telling y'all, a lot of these people is foreigners, family. I have now realized that from Houston to San Antonio to your Phoenix to your Cali family to your Louisiana family to a lot of these people are descendants of foreigners, family. So we're gonna go fight a fight on. But floating on, because y'all trying to float on and transcend into a celestial realm. I'm not doing that one, family. We not doing that. We is not doing that one, family. We ain't doing it. Nope. Nuh-uh.
That power. What do they do with the power that you give them? Look around at the world. All these people begging, hoping, and wishing, and dropping on their knees and crying and sobbing and praying. And who's taking that power? Religious leaders and governments. They take the power. You're begging and hoping and wishing and praying and crying and weeping.
You see what he's saying? He said 3 different entities. But the most important he started saying and go focus on is the praying. Because the main thing he want to take the people that believe in the one true living God, family. He want to take y'all into this realm right here. I am the captain of my destiny. I am the master of my fate. God is already within me. I am powerful beyond measure. I am love like P. Diddy. So let me come love on your manhood. And at the same time, I'm going to love on her womanhood. And we all can be the 3-headed beast of the sea and of the air, the prince of the air, the principality of death, family. Because we have now bitten off into forbidden knowledge, family. What's going on? You want to go to Manifest Destiny Workshop 2024? Hell no, Billy Carson. We won't go. We won't go, family.
And sobbing, and they're taking that energy alchemically. They convert it
19 keys, we won't go.
Into their own kingdoms.
Earn your leisure, we won't go.
Your power for manifestation has been given
all you conscious community people won't go. Nepal, we won't go.
Away to build kingdoms for
Dinetta, we shall not go.
The elite. Your energy is
HOK, no more.
Building the polytricksters' kingdoms.
YP, bro, I understand, bro. For all my foreigners, family, that were unfortunately put up under this subservient type of knowledge to where they'll get you at a young age, 2-3 years old. My God was not playing when he said what he said, family. My God, Ryan Garcia, the people who have really spoke out against this madness and this evilness was not playing, family. And so I forgot to bring this up. I was supposed to bring this up at the beginning, but I'm going to definitely start it off. Excuse me. I'm going to definitely start off with it at the beginning of my next episode because I'm going to shut this down at about 1:10 and come back for another hour because I realize I'm going to just keep doing hit pieces all day, every day, and showing y'all in each and every way Rico ain't about to play, and neither is my father. Do you feel me? Support the real, man. Forget the fake and the phony, homie. Hey, cash out, money sign, RICOSGOLD. The number one. Because you know why? God is the number one and the only one, family. From up above to down low, God is holding us down for sure, family. Do you feel me? Do you understand me, family? Now, where is this picture at, man? I thought I sent this to myself, family. That's trash. That's trash. Hold on, y'all. It's somewhere on here, man. Hold up, man. And it's right up at the top, man. I'm on my other Instagram, so I didn't send it. I sent it to the wrong Instagram, man. I'm looking for this. This better be it right here. Nah. Shout out to Ryan Garcia, bro. You ain't got to fight, man. Bruh. Where is this picture at, man? Shout out to Ryan. Let's read this. What would you do if they held you down and made you watch? Yeah, I'm losing it. I seen I'm effing hurting for the kids. Human trafficking is the biggest trade in the world, and I'm hurting for them. And I'm the crazy one. No one is doing anything. It's funny to people. I was, and at 2 years old, and I have proof. They laugh. What is wrong with people? He got 16 million people, 16 million followers, family. More than that. But just to say that man is fighting for even more than what he just put right there. And then you got the people like the Pope saying what he's saying. Loose the bounds of the African Americans from the Civil War, the American citizens, Grand Army of the Republic. Y'all need to get here, family. Y'all need to do what y'all do. This is from the civil order of private attorney in service to His Holiness Pope Francis, family. The United States isn't a country, it is a corporation. The hidden Vatican Crown Empire, family. This is official documentation, family. This is inscribed, family. The letter from the Pope to Obama and the corporation and all those who are incorporated. You hear me? So that means the rest of the world, because the rest of the world is up in the United States, under the United Nations, and then everything else is up under man. Bruh. And then everything is up under everything is up under the United States and the Roman Catholic Church. But man, I promise y'all. This is not that. Let me see. Bro, this is not that far down, family. Maybe it's right here. Nah, man. What we doing, y'all? Well, I go through my Instagram, y'all. Hold it down. POP, hold it down. Hold it down, family. What in the your fraternities, hey, Marcus Garvey, the Rafa Story movement, man. Haile Selassie, man. No bueno, family. Man. You see that right there? Pope Francis, General Civil Orders Letter. General Civil Orders Letter from Pope Francis to President Barack Obama, July 4th, 2014, family. This is real documentation, family. This is facts, family. This was read around the world, family. It is scribed on and around the world, family. So it's going to be in your government archives. It's going to be here. It's going to be that. Hold on, maybe. Is this it? Bro, I went to the same one twice. And this, that. Bro, hold on, bro. Hold on, family. Man, I'm bugging out right now. I'm bugging, family. Let me pause this. What the heck, bro? Let me pause this. Bro. You finna scrap this in a few. Nah, check this. I'm trying to get to this, brother. Cause this really nip everything in the bud. On the spiritual practices, family. It nipped it in the bud, family. I can't believe this one. Sorry, I can't believe it. Hold on. What I'm on? I'm on Facebook on here. I'm going to pause my Facebook real quick. Dang, bro. Hold on, y'all. I'm posting on this on Facebook real quick. I'm coming. What's up, chat? Hey, man, when you slide in, hit that like, subscribe, share. The devil don't play fair, but guess who do? God does. Hey, let's get it, man. Let's repent. Let's get it together, man, for our nation, family. Let me see something, man. Cause they don't BS right now. Had to end my Facebook live. Now, I sent this to myself. I know it, man. All right. Here we go. We up now, y'all. That's crazy. Crazy, family. Family. Tizo. Touchdown. Jade. Bino. Ace, the dead Raven. Come on, bro. That's crazy, bro. You dead over there? Your whole crew dead, Ace? Y'all dead, bro? That's crazy. and then you try to bring me into it and tell me to come back and holler at your family. I can tell who sold out, family. You think I'm stupid? Y'all niggas tripping. Hey, man, come back to God, man. That's all I can say. Hey, I'm going to show y'all that God is real. And by the end of this year, if y'all don't believe God is real, hey, man, all I can say is, Lord, have mercy on their soul, family. Have mercy on their soul, Father. Because they should not be that ignorant that they go deny that God is real when everything that y'all practice right here. You see that spirituality, plant medicine, shamanism, astrology, empaths, alchemy, metaphysical, esotericism, tarot, past lives, mysticism, herbalism, manifestation, spiritual healing, your trauma healing, your mindset healing, your witchcraft, your aliens, your self-healing, your holistic wellness, and your nature, family. F the emojis, family. Because this ain't nothing but vigils and sigils, family. Sigils to go on vigils and family. So once you know the sigils and your demonic symbols that made what how my screen is, like I said, it all come from God, but I'm just saying they hid stuff in the background of stuff. But when you let God take back over your realm and inhabit your body and your spirit and your mind, then you start defeating all of this, and then everything just go back to God. So that's why the algorithm can't stop me. They definitely want to kill us over these past 4 years. Me, Kim Gillespie, Ryan Garcia, everybody that they done killed for sure. I'm hurting for them because it's probably some good people, but for the ones that they was able to get, a lot of them was probably on this type of stuff, family. So you can't be split-minded trying to go against the powers that be, the ones that's evil, and then thinking they not fit to whoop on your ass, and you ain't fit to be out there left to get your ass whooped on, because God's saying, give it all up and come to me. So if you give it all up and you go back to God, then you won't be suffering the ass whooping up. You're going to go through what God brings you through, which is the furnace, family. You're going to come out and be molded into the white diamond that you want to be, but you got to come out of this black heart, this black mind, this black spirituality and teachings and beliefs, family. This is everything. It don't matter if they Christian, they Catholic, if they atheist, if they Egyptian, if they into the frequencies, or you into this one, you into that one, family. Whatever's on this earth to believe in, or whatever you done made up, it's all rooted in here, family. And all this rooted in Hermes Trismegistus, family. And all that is rooted in the Baphomet, family. And sexual, occultic, magic, mixed witchcraft and warlock and magicians and wizards, and the sacrificing of children and of women and men, family. And so that's why I'm telling my Afro-American people, family. Now, again, if you in the Americas, everybody needs to stand up against this shit for the world, family. America needs to do it for the world, because they look to the world. Because the prisoners of war, which is the Afro-Americans, the real Jews, the real Hebrews, the real Israelites, because they are the ones who are prisoners of war and been taken captive, then that's why the whole world eats and feeds and looks to us, even though they still doing their own thing, family. Even though when you look at the most truthful media and like what news and what journalism in each and every country is most truthful, and when you go to that list, you see at the top of the list is what's most truthful. And you see America, just because it's so far down, it might as well have been at the bottom of the list. Because if you're not at the number 1, the number 2, or the number 3, out of how many countries that's in the world, then family, that's when they lost me, family. That's when I knew, when I saw that, and that was a couple of years ago, family, when I went and started really understanding things about the Smith-Muntz Propaganda Act, and then how Obama passed another propaganda act, whether it was 2014 or 16 or something, right before Trump came into office. They passed another act for the mobilization of all of these people that's on the internet, and all your people that's in these media empires. Don't matter if it's your social media, your music media, your and I ain't talking about media isn't like they doing the interviews and stuff. Just for you to put our songs, family. Just for you to be and have a following is media, family. Because by you telling them, hey, yeah, I make good songs, I'm not even signed to nobody, but I'm into herbalism and mysticism and past lives, and you coming back in reincarnation. And man, you know, I don't feel like it's wrong that a man booty should get licked on, and he should get his nipples licked on, and he should you know, get into his chakra root, because they said the man's most powerful stuff is in his, I forgot what they call let down there, man, but whatever it is his root chakra. I forgot the other name of it, man, but that's nasty work, family, to be playing all up in the man behind to make stuff shoot up to his brain to where he's no longer a strong man, family. He's not even a real man, because I'm telling you, what you would call a real man. A real man does not allow those type of things, family. That is how you split a man into be split-minded. So even if he has not took it up the caboose like that, mentally and spiritually and emotionally, men have dealt with split-minded things that still turns them into allowing things in this world to be the way it be. So that's why men can be more worried about the football fight and Devin Haney and Adrian Bronner and all the little stuff that come with it, the workout crews and the people who own to the money and the crypto and everything that got to be surrounded around the devil and his kingdom. Yeah, I'm more worried about that than when Ryan Garcia, the other people who've been screaming out, hey man, they are doing more than kidnapping and trying to destroy contracts and control people. Family, this is a devil system, family. And a lot of people have sold out to control and keep control of this system and keep it going, whether they're at the bottom level, so they can be in your own home right now, family. They can be in your own household, family. You can go to work and be at work with them right now, family. And so that's why with the next episode, I really had to get this out the way to let y'all know when y'all come to listen to Rico, hey, I know what the hell I'm talking about. This is not for play. So you can stay and you can listen, share, like, subscribe. But the most important thing is you need to be doing your own independent research and studying, because everybody that's saying they've been doing independent research and studying, they rooted right up in here, family. They rooted right up into this nastiness right here. And so this is what we're going to leave it at, because I'm going to take me a break, give me a little breakfast, and then I'm going to come back, and then I still got my hip-hop to do. And so I'm on the hip-hop, and then I'm fighting for Mr. Ryan Garcia tomorrow. I can't do it no more, y'all. It's crazy to be sitting back and allowing these things to take over our community, whether they in the colleges, they're at the high schools, they at your dance programs, your music programs, your makeup, this one and that, whatever y'all sending y'all kids to, family. A lot of this stuff is rooted in it because the people that's showing them these things and teaching them these things, that's what they believe in. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying, family. Go ask anybody y'all sending y'all kids to about some of those little things that y'all seen on that list. And if they believe, what they think about these things. And then it don't matter if they believe in God or not. Just let them say it the way they want to say it. And then they'll tell you what they believe in, whether it's God or this one or that one, or might be God a little bit. I believe in the Bible, but I also heard about this with the Egypt. So they mean already as soon as they say this and then bring that to, that's split-minded. They mean you serve two masters. So really just because they serve and then it's the Baphomet behind it, they already serving 3, 4, 5, 20 masters, 1,000. It's a pantheon and the deities and a lot of them that come with legions of demons and fallen angels, family. So let me get over here to my screen. Let me pull up my photos real quick, because this is not for play, y'all. I don't come to play. When we come up on the next episode, family, we're going to teach about this right here. You see this right here, y'all? The Horus, the Osiris, the Ra, the Anubis, Thoth. But then we're going to bring it over here to Hermes, Apollo, to the Greek pantheon, to the Roman, the Greco-Roman. Then we're going to still talk about the Macedonian. And we're going to be talking about the Babylonian. And we're going to be talking about everything that's under the sun and has been under the sun since God has been the only one to let y'all know that he created everything. And since he decided to create everything, then that's when all this came into existence once we were put on earth. So none of this wasn't even in existence until we came on the earth. So everybody this is what man, so let me tell y'all right now, the fallen angels, they didn't even think about this dumbass shit. This is what human does when they get with Big Brother, and Big Brother as the alpha teach the beta, because Big Brother's not the alpha and the omega, because they just want to be the omega, and then they just want to be the alpha, and they want to be the alpha, and they want to be the beta, and they want to do this and do it, and they knowing that they don't want to be the T-row. They don't want to listen to Kev-row. They don't want to honor the man that God sent down in the human form through all his. The man is 40-something, man. He not Christ, family. He is an embodiment of Christ in the spirit, but he is of the flesh. He is the Son of Man. He's not the Son of God, but he is the Son of God. Do you understand me? It's the Son of God, which is Jesus Christ, and then it's the Son of Man, which is the Christ on earth. May Gillespie name reign supreme, family, up under Christ, family, up under the Most High God. Hallowed be thy name, family. And we're going to be back out in just a few. But you see what this says? All blessing, wealth and healing, justice and rebirth, protection, health and vigor, love and magic. So that's why, K. Will, when you asked me yesterday, so healing and the holistic stuff, and some, I'm saying, not saying these holistic or some of these teachings from all of these communities that's been on earth are not real things. So when they tell you, oh, you drink the jasmine, or you drink the lemon tea, or you use this what you call it, flower, or you use the some of these alkaline, and some of this stuff is good. But a lot of this stuff has been used in the wrong way, family. And that's where you get your pharmakia, and then your alchemical, and then your metaphysical, and your hermetic. And so again, y'all, Hermes, Thoth, Mercury, Mars, war, family. They raging war on our people, family. All the rest of these is just different level, but we're gonna stick on Thoth, Hermes, and which Apollo, they all the sun, different sun god. These are Ra, because Thoth is Ra, Amun Ra, you know what I'm saying, is Thoth. So I'm gonna get to them. Isis outside. Hey man, y'all busted up, family. Y'all Taj hat, long cap wearing them up. Y'all, you lose. You lose. You are who's that? You lose, family. I can't believe y'all tried to explain this shit, family. This is why they went in my phone. Because they wanted to come and put young Pharaoh up under his alpha, his elder of the community. I'm finna destroy it all. Hey, Bro, I gotcha, family. I'm finna come behind and really destroy the whole, not conscious community, the conscious, religious, banking, theosophical, metaphysical, allegorical, your college, your colleague. I'm finna destroy it. I'm finna give y'all so much proof, family, in such a broken down way. Y'all gonna say, man, that was definitely a movie before the greatest movie finished up into the kingdom of heaven on earth. And then it's forever. Then it's a great movie after that. But God's movie is still in session, y'all. And Rico is just one of the directors to come shoot a mini series within his great movie. Let's get it, family. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Young Pharaoh, Edisonetta. Hey, Napa, you lose, family. Y'all lose, family. Y'all wrong, family. Y'all wrong. You witches and you warlocks, you demons. You can't be standing for kids, family, and on the backside teaching all that extra stuff. That's not how it go on everything. We're gonna tune in just about 2.5 hours. Probably around about 12:30, maybe. So I'm gonna catch up with y'all in just a little while. Peace, chat. Like, share, subscribe, repost, post, follow me on Instagram, Threads, Facebook. Hit that cash app, man. If you feel what I'm saying, if you feel like our people, especially my Afro-American people, y'all, once y'all get to this and realize Rico is a real Jew, the real Israel, not Israel, because God is real, Israel, simple English, that King James, King George, not King George, the pale skin leprosy, not King George of Greece, not King George of Great Britain. Because look, y'all, they two King Georges at the same time, fam. King George of Great Britain and King George of Greece. That's crazy. It's a lot going on at one time, family. A lot of stolen identities, family. A lot of ideological subversion, a lot of social engineering, a lot of indoctrination coming out of this, family. A whole time loop, a psychotrauma of genocide and Holocaust, family, to a specific nation, prisoners of wars, family. A specific nation that's been singled out from amongst all the other nations, but assimilated into those other nations by citizenship, by way of 13th and 14th Amendment citizenship. You know, the Civil War could have been in 1865, but it could have been in 1933 and ended in 1948. No telling when the Civil War was. It could have been in 1776, but still it ended in 1948 when Truman made Israel and Palestine the place to be. And then everybody else tied on to Jacob, tied on to the Afro-Americans in their own homeland that had been made black, a nationless status, to where they have no standing in law, to where they are little children, minors in law. They are, in fact, minors. They are, in fact, needing a representative in the court system to come sit over them in court and things that they should have been teaching their children and learning themselves when coming in life, because this has been handed down for 6,500 years. So the people that go to law school in America, they only learning what's been handed down for 6,500 years. But the people that's in the real world that wake up and come into the earth, they've been taught this right at the ages of 1, 2, and 3. They're learning the whole program at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's why the people that come to the America is way smarter than even their own kinsmen in America, because they are taught things from the oldest time. So when you can think about Sumerian, Babylonian, Adam really being the first son of God through the dirt, and then that they have proven scientifically, I don't know if that was 2024 or 2020, that every mineral that is in the dirt, family, is in fact and so in man, family. So when man dies, so when Cat Williams, when y'all listen to the Cat Williams Joe Rogan interview, and why it's so different than the Club Shay Shay, and why Rico is so different than any of your best people in whatever they in, family, because spiritually and mentally they are only still kids. They still 5 years old, even though they might be rich, successful, or whatever they is, however highest they, whatever award, whatever honors they getting, don't matter, family. Spiritually, They are still 5 and 8 years old, family. Little ass kids, family. Spiritually, Rico at about 400, 500, family. 600. The people who have lived to be 1,000, 500, 300. Some of the ones that was 120 years old that was coming after the flood, family, they were way further than what I am, family. So when you can understand why Joseph was able to learn all the languages of the world, family, you don't think that he was starting right here at this point, family? Come on, man. We got to stand up for our people, man. I can't sit back and see people like Ryan Garcia, who is of the other nation, who is a child of the ones who they would indoctrinate off the muscle into the madness because it runs through their blood, through their gene. They eat red meat, family. They into the dark and occultic practices off the muscle, family. It runs in their blood. But this young man said no more. This young man said no more. And y'all worried about a fight? Even if he don't fight, or even if he do fight, that's what y'all worried about? Y'all worried about Cardi B dropping it. Y'all worried about these beefs and these Will Smiths and this one and that one and who died yesterday and this, and you're not worried about making sure nobody died no more by going back to God, family. That nobody is no more wrongfully in prison, family. That we won't have to worry about another blood, sweat, or tear being shed, family. Only love, peace, and goodness, family. So I'm gonna get with y'all. Support the real. Support the real. The real go link while the fake sink. Again, cash out, money sign, RICO. SGOLD 1, because God is the only one. Christ, Spirit of truth, man, woman, child. Anything else is of Satan, family. So, man, kingdom of heaven, man. Let it rain down on earth. Jesus, I just want to thank you, Father God. My Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us for our sins. Forgive us the sin against us, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever, my Father, in eternity and infinity, because you are that ellipsis, that great eclipse that's supposed to happen, Father. That is the sign for the world, that it is that time, that it is the time for the signs that for the people in the north and the south and the east and the west of America. So when he said that his people was going to come, America is the biggest country in the world, family. Just Texas being the biggest landmass in the world, family. Then what would you think America is? The America is the world, family. So to travel from just north, south, and east and west to America, we'll be traveling the world in 360. You get what I'm saying, y'all? Judah, Levi, Simeon, Levi, Naphtali, Manasseh, Simeon. Man, all the 12 patriarchs, family. It's in America. Man, y'all lose, family. Support the real, man. All you crooked motherfuckers, y'all lose, family. Repent, man. Come back to God, man, for real. God is good, man. We out.